The wisdom of Nonna and her magical spaghetti. In a little house by the river, a young girl and her grandmother share a secret that will change how the world sees spaghetti forever. What happens when tradition meets imagination in the heart of Venice? Discover the golden recipe that captures hearts and spreads joy across the globe. Stay tuned for a story that will make you believe in the magic of food and family. Welcome to the enchanting city of Venice, where every canal whispers stories of love and tradition. Join us on a heartwarming journey of Sophia, a curious young girl, and her wise grandmother, Nonna Lucia, as they create magic in the kitchen with a simple yet extraordinary dish: spaghetti. This is a tale of family, tradition, and the power of creativity that brings people together. Chapter 1. A Curious Young Chef. Sophia loved spending time in the kitchen with Nonna. She'd knead the dough, sprinkle flour on the counter, and watch in awe as Nonna carefully rolled out the pasta. But Sophia was also curious. She wanted to create something new, something that would make her spaghetti as famous as the songs of Venice. One day, as Sophia stirred the tomato sauce, she said, "Nonna, why don't we try something different? What if we add some spices or vegetables to the sauce?" Nonna chuckled, her eyes twinkling. "Ah, cara mia, our recipe is perfect as it is. But if you have an idea, let's try it. Cooking is about love and creativity." Chapter 2. The Mysterious Market. The next morning, Sophia and Nonna went to the bustling market by the Grand Canal. Stalls overflowed with vibrant vegetables, fragrant herbs, and jars of exotic spices. Sophia's eyes lit up when she saw a small booth run by a kind merchant. "Nonna, look! He has saffron, cinnamon, and even peppers from faraway lands." Nonna smiled. "Let's take some saffron. It will remind us of the golden sunsets over Venice." Chapter 3. The Golden Experiment. Back home, Sophia added a pinch of saffron to their usual tomato sauce, the kitchen filled with a warm, fragrant aroma. As the golden-hued spaghetti was plated, Sophia felt both nervous and excited. When Nonna took her first bite, she closed her eyes and smiled. "Bravissima, Sophia, this is a new taste, but it's filled with the love of our tradition." They decided to share the dish with their neighbours. That evening, as gondolas drifted under the moonlit sky, Sophia and Nonna served their special saffron spaghetti to families gathered near the riverbank. Chapter 4. A Venetian Feast. Word spread quickly about the delicious golden spaghetti. Travellers and gondoliers alike came to taste it. Soon, Sophia and Nonna's little house became a meeting place for people from all walks of life. One day, a famous chef visiting Venice heard about their spaghetti and asked to learn their recipe. Nonna and Sophia agreed, but with one condition. "The secret ingredient isn't the saffron," Sophia said with a grin. "It's the love we put into every dish." The chef smiled. Then I promised to always cook with love. A legacy of love. Years passed, and Sophia grew up, taking over the kitchen as Nonna grew older. The golden spaghetti became a symbol of Venice, just like its canals and gondolas. One evening, as the sun set over the river, Nonna held Sophia's hand and said, "Remember, cara mia, food is more than just nourishment. It's a way to connect hearts and tell stories. Our spaghetti tells the story of us." And so, Sophia and Nonna's spaghetti brought joy to countless people, reminding everyone that even the simplest things, like a plate of pasta, could bring the world closer together. Moral of the story: tradition and creativity can come together to create something extraordinary, especially when made with love and shared with others.